Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. You're probably wondering what's going on with it and what I've been doing, so hopefully I can answer some of your questions. So what I've been doing is just helping out with a friend of mine on YouTube named Lethal Vaccine. He's told me I should do some of his thumbnails on his vehicle guides. So I've started with GTA 3 and then Vice City and then San Andreas. Obviously you can tell if you go on his channel, you'll see those 3 vehicle guides with thumbnails. And currently I'm doing Liberty City Stories. I'll show you more about it later. Just ignore what I said about currently completing Liberty City Stories, as in fact out of date. Originally, I wanted to upload this video since December, sometime during that month, but now it is February, which is insane. So that means I've completed beyond Liberty City Stories. So I've completed GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas, Liberty City Stories, Vice City Stories. I try to keep it in chronological order, but since some guides take longer, that's why after Vice City Stories, I chose to go to Chinatown Wars, The Lost and Damned, and then currently the Battle of Gay Tony. After that, the long titles will be GTA 4 and 5 since they take longer than other guides do. So 3 more to do. On my Steam games library, you can see that I've got GTA San Andreas Remaster installed. It's actually a Windows Store version, and I've added it to my Steam library. And if you go at the top, you see games, and then click on that, and then at the very bottom, it'll say add a non-Steam game to your library, and that's what you can do. You can add any games that aren't on Steam, and then add them. That's also the same reason why you see Liberty City Stories, Vice City Stories, and Chinatown Wars in my Steam library. The main reason I have this remaster, because I actually have it on Android, is simply because I saw a comment thread on his channel, can't remember, but he was trying to find it, and I jumped in and told him, why not I find it, since the definitive edition has come out and all the digital stores are gone, or going at the time it was going, it was still up. I wanted to go obtain this copy before it was gone, but it was technically too late. It didn't allow me to buy it from the Windows Store, but I managed to get it off of a website that had it. That was it. I installed it and it works. Unfortunately for Lethal, it didn't work on Windows 8.1, so only I was able to install it, but I want to show you that it actually works. And I have my Android save files that I've made, and I can load them up in the game. So let's launch the game right now, and we'll see that it works. By looking at the start menu, you can obviously tell this is the remaster, and we'll go load up a save file, and all of these save files are the last ones used on my Android device. So yes, I did not start from scratch on this computer and made these save files. These were actually from my Android phone, and they load up. I think it's time I show you the most interesting save file I have. This has the Andromeda stored inside of the hangar. According to this footage, it might even be possible to obtain it on this Windows Store version, because I obtained it on Android and it doesn't crash the game when I open the hangar. So as you can see, the Andromeda is inside the hangar. The game didn't crash, so that's why I believe it is possible to obtain this on the Windows Store version as well. So this is the pictures folder that is default, and I've added more folders on the thumbnails. Here you got GTA 5 images. That's empty completely because I haven't started it, of course. Let's see some finished ones, and they're full of images. So Vice City Stories thumbnails, and as you can see, they're all complete. If you look in one, open one of the images, it has the title of the guide, and it has the vehicle shown, and that shows that it's complete. That's all of them. Vice City Stories, and I also keep the unedited versions in case of an emergency. Let's say I need to redo the thumbnail, add different text, maybe the text may be incorrect or something. Like, I want to keep the raw image in its unedited state. So if we scroll to the bottom, you'll see zipped up folders. That essentially means I'm done with them, and I can just clump them together, make sure I have them as a backup as well, and they're all, so I zip them up. I've completed from GTA 3 all the way to Vice City Stories, so essentially all the 3D universe GTAs. For the HD universe, I've completed thumbnails on The Lost and Damned and Chinatown Wars. I still got the Bella Gay Tony to complete, and then after that GTA 4 and then 5, and then that's pretty much it. So now you are informed on what was happening during the last time I was active on the channel. And just a quick sneak peek, I'll go into this videos folder, because why not? Oh, look at this folder, man. Yeah, be prepared for those. Just be prepared, man. Anyways, that's what I'll have to show you. I'll see you in the next video, because it's gonna be coming out soon. See ya.